Peace in, it's Maisha, please. And I already know you're starting off with two questions, which would be number one, Maisha, please. Why are you posting this on Sunday when you said you would post this on Saturday? Get it together, Maisha, please. Get it together. Yes, I have an excuse. This is a very good excuse. So, yeah, get ready for it. Before you slit my throat, just hear me out for a second. I had a video and I made it with me and my friends, so it was like a collab video. And I was going to use that for the video for Saturday, but we recorded it on my friend's iPod and he couldn't text message it to me, so he kicked it to me, but I couldn't save the video because I didn't have the app that saves videos on Kick. And when I tried to download it, I had an insufficient amount of what's it called again? What's the word? Storage. Yep. So that's that. And I know the second one would probably be, Maisha, please, why are you dressed so fancy? Well, I'm dressed fancy today because today we're going to my grandma's birthday party. Her birthday was on the 24th. Happy belated birthday, Grandma. And here's a quick little outfit, my view of my outfit. Yep, that's it. Yep. So, without further ado, let me get started on this video because I feel like I don't know how much time I really have. But yeah, so as you can see, this video is going to be talking about my life as being a pescatarian. And when people find out I'm a pescatarian, they usually ask me three questions. Number one is, what is a pescatarian? And I'm not surprised on how many people don't know what a pescatarian is, but I'm really surprised on how many people actually know what a pescatarian is. But a pescatarian, anyway, is a person who doesn't eat meat, but they eat like fish or seafood and stuff like that. Me and my family, we only eat fish, which really consists of salmon, whiting, and sometimes grouper, but I usually eat just salmon and whiting. And so yeah, that's kind of like the overall gist of what a pescatarian is. And then number two is, how long have you been a pescatarian? Now, I find this funny because everybody always thinks, oh, when somebody's a vegetarian, a vegan, or a pescatarian, a lot of times they're just went into the lifestyle, so they expect, oh, a couple of months, a couple of weeks, you know. But I tell people I was born being a pescatarian, just like, what? Whoa, what? How could you do that? I couldn't do that. Oh my gosh. And it's like, well, I was born being a pescatarian, so it's not like I knew what it was like to determine if I could or could not actually live a life being a pescatarian. So, this is kind of like this when talking to people about it. And the third one is usually, are you going to start eating meat when you're older? And my answer actually changed over the years, because when I was younger, I was like, yes, I'm going to eat meat. I'm not going to limit myself any longer. I'm going to eat as much meat as I want to and just be overall meat crazy. I'm going to eat all of it. I don't want to eat it every day. But then as I got a little older and just recently, I decided that maybe I don't want to eat meat. I'm probably not going to eat meat after I leave and get older and have my own house, because one, it's healthier to being a pescatarian. And another thing is, I'm not really used to meats, actually, like the tasting of it. So I know if you start eating it, even if slightly gradually, you could get sick. And I know that when I'm around some meats, not all meats, like barbecue smells really good, but some meats, I get really a sick feeling. And my gag reflexes are like ninjas, okay? My gag reflexes are super fast, swift, and just comes out of nowhere. They're like ninjas. So when I smell them, my gag reflexes are just like, whatcha, bam, all that. Like I have to get away really quickly or I'm just going to freak out. And I don't even feel the throw up coming, but you know, your gag reflexes, so it's kind of like, get away from me. So yeah. I did eat meat once before. I was in elementary school and I was going through this whole rebellious stage, and I was like, I want to try it. So I ate it at school, and I'm not going to determine the taste of meat from school, but as meat overall. But yeah, I still probably won't eat it. And I have also thought about when I'm older, more than likely I'm probably going to marry somebody due to the fact that I live in the South, which will go on to more other things or issues about being a pescatarian. But due to the fact that I live in the South, I'm probably going to meet somebody that eats meat. So I'm not going to try to force him to not eat meat, just like I hope he won't try to force me to eat meat. So if he decides he doesn't want to eat meat, then that's great. But if he decides he does want to, then I'll cook up everything, and then he just has to cook all the meat stuff. I'll leave him for that. And
I'm getting ready to go.
all right, thank you. I have to
Put the
end
necklace
this.
on.
All right, I have to end this really quickly because we're about to leave. I knew this would happen, and since I've been recording it, I had to re-record because this stuff kept happening. But yeah. So I think that's how it's gonna be settled. And people always think I'm missing out, but I don't really think I'm missing out because every time I give my friends meats, they're like, oh, this. Every time I give my friends my food, they're like, oh, this tastes exactly what it's trying to taste like. So I don't really think I'm missing out on flavor. But in the South, it was really hard a couple years ago being a pescatarian because they didn't really make anything that was like vegetarian dishes or fish. If it was fish, it was catfish, which I don't eat. So it was really hard. Just recently, they started having restaurants that has vegetarian dishes and started putting like salmon and whiting and stuff like that. But it used to be really, really hard being a pescatarian because you couldn't go to places because they didn't have something to eat, or you have to eat the side dishes as a meal. So it's kind of like, it's really difficult. But yeah, now I guess the South is seeing that people don't all just eat wings and chicken and beef and pork. So I think they're starting to become different in that sense. And yeah. Well, so life as a pescatarian is really that hard. And people usually ask me what I eat, and I'm not about to commercialize here. I'm just about to state what I eat because I grew up on this. It's a company called Morningstar. They make like alternative soy tofu products for like meat. So it'll be like burgers or meatballs or crumbles for tacos and stuff. And I'm really like, I don't know if y'all have seen commercials for it recently because I've been starting to see commercials for it. But it's, yeah, if you've seen it, you should try it if you want to venture out and see what it tastes like because it actually really is really good. And those are the kind of things like my friends that are like, oh, this actually tastes like the product, the meat. So yeah, being a pescatarian used to be kind of hard when it comes to restaurants, but overall I'm surviving, so I am eating something. And I'm not a vegan, so I can eat, like cheese and eggs. And that's a common mistake with people on vegans and vegetarians, but I think people are realizing that now. Vegans don't eat anything that consists of animals. They don't eat animal. They don't eat anything that animal has produced. Vegetarians, we just don't eat anything that really consists of the animal. That's the animal itself. But we eat cheeses and eggs, so I can eat stuff like that. It's not like I'm taken away completely off things. So yeah, that's my life as a pescatarian. I'm gonna leave before I get in trouble. I need to get ready for my grandma's dinner party, brunch party. Yep, that's my little rant on being a pescatarian. And peace out. Tell me if there's anything else that you want me to talk about. I would love to talk about it. But yeah, this is Maisha, please. Peace out.